Hello everyone, it's Angie here at Beads and Plenty More. Today I thought I'd show you how to do this Superduo bracelet. So it's Superduo beads, and this has got size 8 seed beads on the outside edge. I'm going to swap over and use size 10 for my sample here. They can be interchanged, they both work. And I decided I'd pick out the colors of the Ukraine flag just because of the time period and what's going on here. I've got a size 10 bead that I'm going to start with. I'm working with 6-pound fire line, and I've got a beading needle on there. I will provide a full supply list at the end of the video here if anyone wants to screenshot that. But what I'm doing is I'm just creating a stopper bead. So I've threaded through the bead once, I'm going to go through it a second time, and it basically just holds that thread in place. So I'm leaving the tail end long enough that I can thread a needle on it later and weave it back into my work. So then I'm going to just alternate between Superduo and seed bead, alternating my two colors, of course. And one thing you want to watch with Superduos, and here's one prime example here, is sometimes they don't have two holes, so you want to just discard those, or I don't know if you've got another use for them. Sometimes that's just a manufacturing error. Sometimes it's just that when they put the coating on, they covered the hole and you can just poke it out. Anyways, so I've got a few started here, and I'm going to show you how to put the clasp on next. This is a little button clasp, and it's got 3 loops on it. We're going to ignore the middle loop here. So I'm going to come to the one outside edge, come through it, and I'm going to stitch back down through my size 10 seed bead and my Superduo, the last Superduo I put on. Pull that tight, and then I'm going to come back through the other hole of the Superduo here, going towards the clasp, and I'm going to add 1 more seed bead, come through the other outside edge of the clasp, and come back down through that seed bead and through the Superduo. And that's the simple way to put these clasps on. And then I'm just going to continue along adding a size 10 seed bead at a time for the ones that I already have on here. And then when I get past these initial 5, I'll just add the rest of the row across. So I've threaded the beads all down the one side, added the other end of the clasp, and come back, and I'm right where my stopper bead is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the stopper bead off because the thread is looped around it, and I might just add it onto my other thread here. And then I'm going to tie the 2 ends together. So right over left and around, and then left over right and around, square knot. And because you never want to cut right next to a knot, you want to take your needle and thread, and I'm just going to stitch over a few beads before I actually cut the extra thread off. And I'll do the same thing with the tail end. So I'll just trim that one. And this gives me a chance to show you the difference between the size 8 beads versus the size 10. So they both work out really nice, and I hope you enjoyed that. Have a good day.